Hall of Fame shit, nigga. Keep it. Come on, get out there. Get out there. Good catch, my boy. 5 Unit Nation, man. Number one, man.
Hey, man, go run this shit up, man. Go on. We found.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode. Sgds, same goes, different struggle, sports and entertainment. I am your host, Ajay. This is episode number 52. Before I get started, I want to say rest in peace into my brother Q. Every day I miss you, bro. Still trying to get through it, bro. Just still trying to get through it every day, man. Before I get started with everything else I'm gonna talk about today, y'all. If you're new to the channel, please click the subscribe button, click the like button, so you can get your notification on when I drop a new video. Let's start sharing, cutting the stuff up, clipping it more, man. Y'all start doing that for you, boy, man. Please leave your reviews, your likes. Today, man, I'm gonna talk about this gambling, illegal gambling that's been going down in the NBA right now, man. I'm gonna play a few videos of analysts and NBA talking about it. It's crazy. The first three people that has been arrested is Terry Rozier, Chauncey Billups, and Damon Jones. Chauncey Billups was a current Portland Trail Blazers coach. Terry Rozier actually was playing for the Miami Heat, and I believe Damian Jones was coaching for somebody. I hate to see three black males put themselves in that predicament and be the poster child for this, because they are the fall guys, and they ain't even the main guys, y'all. Like, we don't even hear about the mafia family, the Gambinos and all them. Like, their children still running things, and apparently they have found a new way to make more money. I'm gonna be for real. I ain't heard nothing from the mafia family in so long. I didn't even know they were still around. I was telling my homeboy Jared that yesterday, bro. Like, I didn't even know the mafia family was still around like that. I didn't even know they was still making moves. I still hear about the mob. I mean, not the mob, yeah, the cartels and stuff. I still hear about them, but the mafia, I ain't heard about them in a while. Illegal. Chauncey Billups allegedly was hooked up in illegal gambling poker. Well, they had systems. I'm gonna play the video for you. Matter of fact, I believe. I'm gonna play the first one for y'all, man.
A lot of people thought, or they haven't heard of the mob in a long time. And then you have a case like this involving, at least the 5 families, right? What does this tell us about the mafia right now in the United States? Because a lot of that equipment we had never even heard of.
So back in the day, and I wrote a history of the American Mafia that just got published. Back in the day, Johnny Roselli had a very almost identical card scam where he had these big gamblers playing in Hollywood, and he had a hole in the ceiling, and he would watch them, and then sort of like wire through the technology they had back then to the gamblers at the table what was going on, getting the messages. Now, advanced technology, the mob moves with the technology. So not surprising at all that they're using all of this technology. Don't think that, some capo or, Frankie Nine Fingers or Joe the Butcher is making these moves. They're getting some geek who knows technology, and he's doing it for them. He's putting it together for them, and he's doing what he's told. And it also, too, it shows the scope of it. When you see 4 families involved, the mob only has multiple families involved when it becomes something like gasoline, when they're doing multi-millions of dollars, concrete, when they were pouring all the concrete in New York, the windows, when they were putting in all the new energy efficient windows in the 90s. All the families get involved because it's so big and there's so much money involved that one family can't keep it to themselves. So when you see 4 families involved, you know that this is a huge racket.
Huge racket. So look, y'all, I'm gonna try to read something off ESPN real quick. Let me see if I can share my screen real quick. Give me 1 second. Where's the shit? Hold on, y'all. Look at Charles Barkley. I'm gonna play a Charles Barkley one real quick. Hopefully them all play. Hold on. Whatever. It's not. I don't even got time for this. Where is it? I was gonna play the Charles Barkley one, but y'all hold on. What's this? Nearly every sports league. Let's read this. Nearly every sports league team and operation, including. Let me go back. Can I zoom into this? Yeah, my bad, y'all. Let me see if I can zoom in. Oh, it took me off. Hold on, y'all. So nearly every sports league team and operation, including Abino, I can't really see that. Abino Media Outlet wants on sports wages, revenue, sponsorship, partnership, advertising is illegal after all. Maybe it's direct payment, maybe it's advertising dollar from increasing viewership that comes from through bigger and bigger broadcast dealership. That's crazy that they trying to make like gambling seem like now is illegal when these motherfuckers been like literally doing advertisement and all promoting it on everything now. All I see is prize pit. And now everything a problem. Go down here. So it says nothing comes for free through and nothing comes free though. And on Thursday the bill came due for the NBA. Every other league can only look on and know that if there was a sure bet is that this won't be the last time a parade of FBI and Department of Justice figures stage a new conference to detail a suit of indictments and unsavory behavior involving sports betting. So what that means is that they probably gonna start coming for not just the NBA, the NFL and the NLB. I mean, for baseball, this gonna get ugly. And I don't know who's all involved with this, but this is gonna get real, real ugly. And sorry, y'all, I am under the weather a little bit. So if y'all hear my voice and me trying to like cough, like I am under the weather, I do apologize. More than 30 people were arrested. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, all you see is the black people. All you see is 3 black people as the poster child for this. But you see that it's been more people have been arrested, and they have not said nothing about that. I ain't seen no pictures of nobody else. I ain't seen no billboards of nobody else. I ain't really hear nobody. They mentioned it, the mafia families, but they really don't show no pictures of them like that on ESPN. So I hate to see our brothers go through this and put themselves in that predicament. You risk your as time, bro. Like times are so hard right now for everybody. You risk a good paying job, career, not even a job, career for over and under. Like, bro, like it don't even be worth it. More than 30 people were arrested, including the big shots such as Mr. Big Shot, Hall of Fame player, and current. I know they lying. Current Portland Trailblazer coach Chauncey Billups, knowing that, well, they ain't even the big shot. That's what I don't like. You read articles like this and they trying to make it seem like these players were the big shots, and but they ain't nowhere near the big shot. Meanwhile, officials keep citing the juicy involvement of El Caso Notre and the New York crime family, including the Gambino and the Da Vinci family. Like a Hollywood movie, Ricky Patel of Homeland Security Investigation said, "Try the veal. It's the best in the city. The gambling scandals are not new in sports, from the Black Sox to Tim Dolphin. However, the profession of legalized sports wages, putting betting in everyone's faces, if not their phone, almost assure makes the game more susceptible. And that to me, my point is, you put this stuff in people's faces. What they say? Press shift 7. Hold on, y'all. Whatever. My bad, y'all. Like you put this stuff in people's faces, and you try to act like they in the wrong and stuff like that. Um, even though they were in the wrong for doing illegal gambling because, like I said, bro, it's ways to gamble. That's the correct way. But if you over there cheating people, you got people coming, you got illegal gambling, poker games going on where you might have a a way where you can see a person cars or you doing some tricky stuff. I can understand where that's coming from, but that's been going on before I was born. Like all that's been going on, and let's not get this twisted, bro. The government know about this shit, bro, and the NBA knew about this. I'm not gonna act like the NBA. The NBA knew about this. Adam Silver knew about this. He knew it was coming. He knew it was going down. He knew about this. So for the people that like they ain't like the NBA wasn't benefiting off all this stuff, like it wasn't more than what being told that's going on. I'm always say this, bro. If all this is what's being told to us, it's a lot more that ain't being told to us that went down and who's behind it. I know a lot of people saying that Gilbert Arenas is the one that snitched on them. All this is allegedly, bro. I don't know what that man did behind closed doors, so I can't speak on that, and I ain't gonna speak on that. I seen him talking about it and making fun of it. Putting yourself in this I want to say putting yourself in the system ain't funny at all, bro. And when you get involved with these people, bro, the system trying to fight the FBI, bro, they're gonna try to break you, bro, financially, mentally, everything, as we all know. And they're gonna use us as the poster child. Like you got, as you read, as you see, and I gotta figure out how to do all this, but as you see, there are 30 more people that has been arrested, and the only people that get talked about are the three black famous people that we know about. But the big bosses, as far as the mafia family, they don't get pictures talked about them. You don't really see them on the news or nothing. Let me play this other video real quick.
But as you now know, individuals such as Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, and Terry Rozier were taken into custody today. Former, current NBA players and coaches. What you don't know is that this is an illegal gambling operation and sports rigging operation that spanned the course of years. The FBI led a coordinated takedown across 11 states to arrest over 30 individuals today responsible for this case, which is very much ongoing. Not only did we crack into the fraud that these perpetrators committed on the grand stage of the NBA, but we also entered and executed a system of justice against La Casa Nostra to include the Bonanno, Gambino, Genovese, and Lucchese crime families. And you'll hear more about those details today. The charges and the arrests that were taken down across this country range from wire fraud, money laundering, extortion, robbery, illegal gambling.
Because for real, they said this investigation been going on for years. So I want to know, did it start with the Bidens, or did it start back when Trump was in office the first time? Stephen A. feel like this is Trump getting payback for the sports. You know, he don't really like none of the sports things that's been going on because they tried to block him and getting the bills. I don't know none of that information to be true or not. I mean, as far as him getting payback, I ain't gonna lie. Trump do seem like the type. He is the type to get payback, so it could be true. I don't believe nothing Cash Potato say because the FBI has always been full of shit. They arrest who they want to arrest. I seen him Cash Potato talking about they go after people that do illegal crimes. My nigga, you ain't went after your president, and that nigga got a whole list of illegal crimes that he's done. So and you ain't go after none of Joe Biden. Like I don't even think he was in office or whatever, but they ain't really go after Joe Biden's son like that, or they knew like it's certain stuff that I feel like I ain't even gonna say to Joe Biden. Forget the Joe Biden son situation. You're not even going after the situation with the Epstein file. It's so much more stuff that's way probably more important that's going on in this world that they just want to make this situation. It's so much that's really taking the focus off what's really going on in this world. Not only with this situation, you got the stuff that's going on in the government right now, as far as the government shut down, people not being able to eat, and you know what I mean, like not knowing if they're gonna have snap for next month. And this is where it goes back when me and my homeboy CJ used to be talking about putting so much trust into the government, and we got to stop doing that because they don't care about us. It's either the rich or poor. That's how it's gonna be, and that's how, to me, man, I feel bad that sometimes I brought kids into this world knowing that I'm gonna leave this world one day and they gonna have to deal with this bullshit. So for people who don't have kids, man, I get it. Cause every day I feel for their lives, bro, out here, bro. Every day I wonder about how to try to make a better place, a better living for them, because the government don't care about us at all. All they care about is, man, I really think they trying to, I don't know what they like. I don't know what their end goal is, but it ain't good, especially for Black Americans. Like, we become the poster child for everything that's wrong. Illegal gambling been going on for years, and now we become the poster child for it. 3 Black males were not the only ones that be involved in illegal gambling, bro. We always suffer from the bullshit, bro. And these are the same time, bro. This is where I feel like the bullshit of integration and us wanting to be a part of everything, it just was bullshit. Because now, what has it gotten us? Becoming a poster child of everything wrong, bro. Like, us wanting to be involved with everything somebody else wanted or are doing has put us probably farther behind than when we was after slavery. Because after slavery, we wasn't trying to be involved with them. We was trying to create our own. And once we create our own and became successful at it, and they seen that, they used us against us, like a Martin Luther King, to give out messages to connect with us and use that against us. And after a while, once he figured it out, it became too late. Now we so far gone and we so deep, like now you have used generation after generation to manipulate and put this information in us, and it ain't even the correct information. Now we still fighting to get approval or reparations or anything from the government, and they don't care about us, bro. Trump don't give a fuck about us, dog. Like, he never has. I never was pro Democrat. I ain't pro Republican. I'm just pro self-made, bro. I'm pro doing for yourself. I'm pro believing that if the ethnicities of the Arabs or the Asians and Haitians and people that do come down here with nothing can survive and make it and make some of themselves Black American, we can do way more without the government help. But I do know we so far gone in using the government. Like, I see videos all the time of people saying if they don't get their SNAP, they're gonna walk out, they're gonna go into Walmart, rob the place, and nobody better say nothing. And that's the mentality of where I'm saying we're so far gone now that we believe that the government owe us something. And traditionally they do. They work for us. But they ain't used the system and used it against us. And to be honest, I'm gonna go as far as saying this. Hell, Trump better ain't got that much control. He act like it. He even told you he not a king. Cause he know he's the pawn. Like, it's real people it's really people out here that really run him, bro. Like, for real, for real. It's people out there that run these people in Israel. Like, it's families out here, bro, that really running things, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. Like, I don't see the government opening up no time soon right now. And I just feel bad that like I said, bro, that our 3 black males that put themselves in this predicament. I'm gonna play this last video. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna play this
We
last
all know
video.
the letter of the law when it comes to gambling and sports gambling, and I don't want to sit up here like I'm some perfect guy. Like, every now and then when I go to Vegas, I'll play some craps and I'll play some roulette, but never gambled at anybody's house. Don't know anything about poker, so I don't know what they're talking about when it comes to the Chauncey thing. But I know Chauncey, I know Damon very well. Played with Damon, so I don't want to sit up here, but I'm ashamed that those guys would put their families and their careers in jeopardy. There's an old saying in the hood: all money ain't good money. So if you're making $9 million and you're dealing in certain things, like how much more do you need? Especially if you know you get caught, you can do jail time, lose your career. Put a bad image on yourself or your family or on the NBA. I agree with you, Chuck. They dropped the ball.
Yeah, usually I don't always agree with everything Shaq says, but he's 100% correct, man. They dropped the ball on this. On Damien, I don't know, bro. Like Damien telling people to bet I believe the bet on LeBron James. I ain't mad at you, dog, for what you did. I mean, I'm mad you put yourself in that predicament, but whatever. I get you. But you gotta be smarter than that, bro. Like I can say I get it, but when you get the opportunity to do better and you could do better and you already like got money, bro, don't put yourself in that. Yeah, you don't have to do this. You feel me? And we don't have to gamble. Gambling, man, is another drug, bro. Like it's a drug, it's an urge. Especially which is gonna lead to my next conversation, mental health. If you have mental health issues, gambling is not the thing you need to be doing. And this is coming from somebody who has mental illness, who deals with anxiety, depression, bipolarness. Gambling was a trigger for me that once I won, I got another urge to get the money back. It was another high. And even when I lost, it was a bigger high. If crack is anything like gambling, I definitely don't want nothing to do with that shit. Because the feelings and like after the rush is gone, you lose that fucking money, you feel like somebody literally and shot every last piece of air out of you, bro. Like you not the same from that, bro. And then when you lose, and I mean lose it all, not just lose a little bit, because when you lose a little bit, most gamblers who don't have self discipline and self control, they feel like they can gamble and get the money back in more. Me, per se. So once you have that urge, you bet more. And then you lose more. Then you bet more. Then you lose more. Now 5 minutes later, you done bet all your money that fast. So putting yourself in a predicament when you was already making, I think they said Terry Rozier was gonna make 26 million last year. He made this year. Chauncey was made over 100 million or something like that, and he was making 4.5 as a coach this year. Bro, and the thing about it is they was talking, I think they're talking about taking Chauncey, if he's convicted, taking Chauncey out of the I heard taking Chauncey out of the Hall of Fame. Taking everything he didn't put, sacrifice and work hard for, now can be demolished and gone because of you wanted to be of greed. Cause that's all that was, bro. Like being greedy and thinking you can't get caught. Bro, it's too much. It's too much technology out here for you to not get caught. They just sitting up here, especially with the FBI. They just wait on shit. They just let it build the hell up, and they let you have your fun, and then they come and embarrass you, bro. And they not looking to embarrass the Italians, the white, the Jewish, the motherfuckers that really running this shit. Cause you know, black people 9 times out of 10, we ain't trying to invest in nothing. Like certain us, like we don't invest, put our money into something like all the time, and usually we put it into the wrong shit. So apparently they put their money into the wrong shit, thinking they weren't gonna get caught, thinking that probably because gambling has been legalized, that nigga, anytime Vegas lose some money, they trying to research how they lost that shit. Cause they like, bro, you can't, bro. You know who running them gambling casinos down there in Vegas and shit, bro. Like they all working together, man. They all cahoots together, bro. So I'm gonna get more into that information later, bro. When I find out more as the as it keep going on, because I'm pretty sure more names will drop. This gonna transition over to my last subject real quick. This Gucci Mane and Keisha interview on the Breakfast Club. I want to say shout out to Gucci for just working on his mental health, bro, his mental illness and everything he's been through. Uh, as you can see, bro, like a lot of people are saying that he's I want to say this, bro. Everybody don't have that the mentality to be able to fix and work on themselves by themselves. Some people need to be pampered. Some people need the assistance. Some people need that mama figure. Some people need that to be able to function. For people to be making fun of Gucci for having Keisha in that support system is crazy to me because your wife is supposed to be your support system. That's supposed to be your number one. That's supposed to be the one that's supposed to be by your side. So for you to make fun of somebody that's really going through hard times with you. A lot of y'all motherfuckers ain't even trying to go through hard times by your damn self. You can't even face your own fucking problems. So to be there for somebody else that's going through problems, that takes a lot of energy. That takes a lot of that person, a lot of their spirit, their energy. That like it takes everything. And there's a lot of brothers, like a lot of us out here, a lot of brothers. I only speak from whatever. I speak for the brothers, whatever. But it's a lot of us out here that's going through mental health, and we don't have that support system because I can speak from my point of view. When I was going through my mental health, I had a lot of people make fun of me, and it didn't stop me from talking about it, but it did put like I didn't open up about it to a lot of people because I always be get called crazy. I've been called crazy all my life, and I get it because I've had some, but I've had some moments, but mind you, I'm going through this situation, not understanding what I'm going through. And it's crazy now how mental health has gotten to a point now where it's not even funny no more. People take it so much serious now that celebrity has opened up to it, but the normal person that's on the street or the normal person that's really, you feel me, don't have the support system or the money to be able to get the medicine that they need. Even though I'm not even big on medicine like that, because I don't take mine. I do believe that some of the medicine does help certain people, but the medicine also can keep you in a place where you can't put everything in your body. And a lot of times it's not the medicine ain't there to really always help people. It's there just to cope with a situation, cope with your trauma, cope with your problems. And you take some more until you run out, then it's a paid system. Like people don't look at it like that, but you gotta look at it that these doctors ain't in the business of making us feel better because if they wanted to make us feel better, how would they gonna make money? We gotta keep they want us to keep coming back. So I don't never look for a doctor to really try to make me feel better. He gonna do whatever he can to have me cope with the situation, and then once I run out of medicine or whatever, then I come back, spending more money and more time. So I had to do the work on myself. I had my support system around a lot of people that did reach out, and a lot of people like I want to take time to thank my mom, my kids that have been my support system for a while, but just especially during this period of time with me losing my brother, um, Jared, Nate, my sis Ashley, Coach Lewis, Robert Lewis, both Robert Lewis. Y'all know what I'm talking about, like my brother. Um, who else? Shout out George for reaching out to me, and even a few people that I reached out, we might not talk, communicate no more, but just the people who have reached out to me, I appreciate it. I can't name a lot of people because it ain't a lot of people who reached out, bro. So, like I say, when you don't have the money, the fame, and all behind it, people don't really care about you like they really say they do, bro. I see more motherfuckers sad about D'Angelo, goddamn, being sad, which is, like I say, it's a heartful situation, but people care more about celebrity death than they do their own family sometimes. Sometimes I get it, and sometimes I don't, because you got to think about it, bro. Like it's a lot of us out here that's like grieving from them losses, and if you know somebody out there grieving from a loss, bro, and you don't reach out, it's like I don't know, man. I know we all going through stuff, but sometimes I feel like with certain people, bro, y'all see stuff and y'all just don't say nothing. That just shows me who you truly are, and I'll leave it at that. Um, I'm gonna get back on here because I got this Netflix movie I want to speak about. It's not really a movie; it's a documentary called The Perfect Neighbor. I really ain't feeling so good right now, so I don't really want to talk about it. But I will come back on here probably later on this week or Sunday to speak on it, man. Y'all leave y'all comments. Let me know what y'all think about this situation with this illegal gambling. Do y'all think there's more people behind it? Tell me how y'all doing mentally, how your mental health, and I want to talk more about mental health too. Um, just situation of how you might be able to help yourself, and if you don't have that support system around you, and you might not be able to afford certain stuff because we all don't have health coverage. We all don't trust therapists and stuff like that, which I get. I get it. So I'm gonna do my best to say my part, even if I don't get no views. I don't give a damn about none of this shit no more, bro. For real, for real. I do this shit because I know this is my brother will want me to keep doing it. Um, and we just gonna keep it moving. I appreciate the people that do support me, that do check out my videos when they do drop, that support me, that share. Um, and if this thing do ever pop off, bro, please believe me, I'm gonna be one nigga that you ain't gonna wanna fuck with. Cause I don't do fake shit, and you can't come around me after you see me struggling through my grind and thinking that you finna be partying through my shine. I miss my brother. Rest in peace, Shine, and we out.